Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Tellor Dev Call. Today is April 21st, 2025. And we're getting ready for ETC. This is the second year in a row that we're hosting, that we're part of the host for this conference. The guys are going to be coming into town to attend it, so it'll be a slower week on the technical side. But we have been working really hard to get our latest upgrade out the door. It's not going to happen this week, but it will happen next week when everybody's back in their houses and able to work and focus on this. But with that, let's get started on where we're at. And yeah, I hope to see you guys. If you guys are in DC, hope you make it to the conference. Brian?
Yeah, I'm just going to be focusing on the Block Explorer for the next couple days. Just there's some optimizations that I wanted to tackle from my last push. And then I'll be heading out to DC on Wednesday.
Tim?
Working on a little fix on the token bridge daemon side of things. So for token bridge deposits, we require that the block that the deposit happened in on Ethereum is finalized, but the API that we were using for that has deprecated Sepolia testnet. So that causes an issue. So we're switching to just requiring that 100 blocks have been built on top of the deposit block as a proxy for finality. Yeah, so working on a fix for that so then deposits can start flowing again. And then I've also seen we've had some people trying to run the relayer. So I'm working on documenting that better so our community can run that.
Akram?
I have a PR ready for the daemon that will be, I guess, included. But additionally, like working extra on the daemon is to add features where to be able to, basically, if there are requests for different query types that are not spot price, to be able to submit those.
And just for clarification or a little bit of background, you're splitting.
The PR is splitting the daemon from the chain binary, so it will be two separate binaries. That way, when we update the chain for whatever reason, or we need to update the daemon, we don't have to upgrade the chain or worry about the daemon stuff.
Dan?
I'm fixing a couple query issues. There's a couple things that aren't decoding properly or missing some things in the return.
Caleb?
Doing a lot of stuff with the forks. Last week, I was able to successfully fork Palmito with an entire new validator set, which was kind of cool. And now that I figured that out, there's a couple more things I want to try and figure out. And then as I document things, and I will be writing that all up as an article and releasing it. If anybody watching has ever tried to fork a chain, you'll probably know that there's not much documentation available. So hopefully this can help anybody else in the future.
Looking forward to that. And you also ran Akram's code over the weekend.
I did do that. It was really cool. You can now run the reporter daemon without running a node in the same instance, or I guess at all if you don't want to. Yeah, so it was kind of cool to see.
And Spuddy?
Yeah, end of last week I was working on the docs. I shipped a little monitor site that you can now see at layernode.com. It's like a bridge monitor page. I was kind of all over the place. This morning I might do something to be able to estimate block numbers better. Our block times are, as more validators come on the testnet, the block time is changing.
Yeah, and that has a direct effect on when we propose upgrades. We generally have to provide that block number. So getting it right, it's really important. Also, I saw your site, looks really cool. You can see deposits and if they have been claimed. I think it's really useful for the validators. So
if it's been more than 12 hours, they're highlighted green now.
And Nick?
Tomorrow, I actually have a good deep dive with API 3. So Uber from API 3 is coming on. They do a lot of OEV stuff, and then Chainlink launched their OEV thing. So I wanted to bring somebody on. Let's just talk OEV. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. But it's usually like I've had them on twice before. It's always good conversation.
Also, last week you mentioned something you were going to do some research on Celestia's new thing. Maybe we can talk with the team when you're done.
Yeah, and then I got a price feed article coming too. Save that for later in the month. And then what panels are you on at ETC? What do we get to listen to you?
I can tell you, I'm gonna be on the infra, CK, and AI, building the next layer, and also on decentralization versus institutions. Can crypto keep its edge? So it'll be a fun discussion with a few people in the space. That'll be our Thursday for most of the people in the team. And there's already some side events going on Wednesday. It'll be a fun week. That's it for me. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you guys next week, and be on the lookout for that upgrade. Bye.